Hey, check this out. All Elements Mix Show. This Kurupt. Delicious Vinyl Radio. Delicious Vinyl is the West Coast. You understand me? And we gonna keep it pushing. You understand me? Kurupt in the building. Hey, play me something new.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the J-Ronin podcast, also the All Elements Mix Show on Delicious Vinyl Radio, on the Dash Radio app. And we have another legend here with us today. Raised in Philly, made his name out in LA. You already know, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one time for Kurupt, DPG. You already know what it is, the Horseman. We got Kurupt right here, y'all. You see them plaques? You see them plaques? Corruption, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deathrow Records, you already know. The classics. Woo. Classics. Y'all see them? Look at these plaques. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I remember that. I had some of them joints on my mixtape. Yep. The Gangstar album. My favorite Gangstar album, Moment of Truth.
I mean, we here, baby. We live. We live. Thank you for having me.
One of the illest spitters in the game, you know? And you know, I ain't see you in a minute.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
time I saw you was Rah Kass birthday party at Susie Wong's. I'm gonna say that was a
wow.
That was a minute. I remember Ice-T and Coco was there before they had the baby. You know, this is a long time ago.
Right.
But I had your number back then. I called you a few times, and I think you've been through about 10 numbers since then. You know, but I know you always linked up with M80, and you linked up, you know, of course, with Razzie Kazzy. Shout out to Rah Kass, Killah Priest, the Horseman.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor to have you here, brother.
Canibus in the building.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You know, thanks for having me. You know.
Thanks for being here. Speaking of which, I heard they naming a street after you in Philly. Congratulations.
Yes, they are. You know, here in Darby Township, TWIP 25, Sharon Hill. So, you know, we're the outskirts of Philly, right by the airport. You know, Philadelphia to the heart. And yep, they give me my own street. I think that was vainglorious.
That is beautiful, vainglorious, like X-Clan said. Wow, you already know.
Oh yeah,
vainglorious.
Oh
you know,
yeah.
So I gotta ask you,
Brother Jay.
Of course, he's from my hood, Flatbush, Brooklyn. You know,
Flatbush in the building,
sir.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. That's, you know. So I gotta ask you, how did this happen? You grew up in Philly, and then you went out to Cali. What, at 13, 14, 15? How old were you? 15?
I was 16.
16, okay. And
yeah,
how was that transition going from Philly all the way out there, a whole nother coast? And you know, the streets are different. You know what I mean? The street code is different.
It was totally different. You know, yeah, it was totally different coming from Philly and going to the West Coast. You know, I really didn't learn to adapt till I turned 18. I learned how to adapt.
Right.
And I became West Coast. I became my environment. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. And so that's what, you know, basically was.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I adapted, man. And you know, a lot of my big homies and family are the keys because they took me under their wing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what made Kurupt.
Right. I mean, you think about it. You think about. I know you call yourself Young Gotti. That's one of your AKAs. And you think about someone like Al Capone. He's from Brooklyn, but people think of him as a Chicago cat because he went out there and made his name. So I feel like you did the same thing. You went out to LA and
yeah,
you know.
I mean, you hit the nail on the head. You know, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know, it's life, man. You know, you're from somewhere else. That's where you're born. But you raised somewhere else and you make your name in that town. That's yours. And that's basically what it is.
You've been there a lot longer than you've been in Philly now. So
yeah, I'll be 49 in November and I'll be 50 next year. So I've been Californianized since I was 18 years old. You know, when I was 16 and moved there, I still was Philly, 16, 17, but 18. I became Californianized. So I've been out there from 18 till, you know, 49.
Right. And now, me, I'm a big hip hop head, but for those that might only know you just from reality TV or something crazy like that. Break down a little bit your career, your beginnings, how you got started in the game, you know?
Well, my cousin Skippy G is who interested me to rap. That's why I got interested in it, because I wanted to be like Skippy, Fred, Shabbat. So after him, who critiqued me was Rakim. You know, he got me on my rhyme path.
Right.
And then it was Snoop. Snoop's the one who taught me to grow up, and he critiqued me to the point to learn how to make songs and make actual records. Snoopy and Dr. Dre.
Right.
And should get opportunity to shine. So, you know, and then from there, me and my brother Daz been pushing ever since. And Nate Dogg, rest in peace.
Dog Food album, a classic. Make sure you check that out. Rest in peace, Nate.
Yeah, buddy. You know what I'm saying? We was a team, taught me a lot. My brother Draws, Broomfield was one of the first ones to believe in me. Eldred Hughes, Big L Dog, first ones that really believed in me and kept me on a path to get where I am today.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember you had that classic double album, the East Side and the West Side of the Corruption album. And I
had so many influences, man. You know, when I finally got my solo thing, I wanted to take it to my birthplace, which was the Philadelphia and the East Coast itself in general, and also give them my West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Key to Rock, Sleep, F-Bone, I mean, so many. Nicky Bam, rest in peace, Big Bam, Big Hump, Baby Humpty, you know, who all was a part of my life. Lil Draws, rest in peace, Dwayne, all a part of my life to create that man that we see. I went through my ups and downs of failures and everything else and excelling. So, you know, and then there's, when I came to Philly, Joe Marone, Tyrone, and then there's, you know, these were people who believed in me solo-wise and gave me my opportunity to shine, you know, from Philly. You know what I'm saying? And taught me big business and big game. And Joe and Tyrone taught me how to handle my stuff business-wise and stand. And, you know, all of that was a part of it to create who I am today.
Right. By the way, I was just playing this week on the radio the joint you had on the Corruption album with Gonzo. Just want to shout out Gonzo, rest in power to him. You know, it's a real shame. You know, he was working with Snoop on the Guns Down, Gloves Up movement. And I'm into boxing and martial arts as well. And you know, I thought it was real positive to, rather than banging, go in the ring, make some money off it, and settle your differences. You know, you saw how him and Bosco made up and everything, and became cool. How close were you with Gonzo? Because I know you worked with him back then.
That was my little brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We raised each other, me and Gonzo, you know. We raised each other together. So, you know, he from the neighborhood, 6-0. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a real hurt piece. Nipsey, that was a hurt piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lost so many, but we still here and we're going to keep pushing for him.
That's right. Tell me, how did the Horseman album finally come together? I got Razzy's side of it, but I want to hear your whole perspective.
Well, Raz was the key. Raz was the one who dedicated and put the time in and put the project together from all our old vocals and recent vocals that we did. And he made the whole whoop wop with M80. Right. You know, him and M80 was the ones that believed in the project and pushed it and put it all together, and then came to us and said, hey, man, we got the Horseman album. And this is what it is. You know, Priest gave his stamp and blessing, so did Canny, and he came to my house personally, Rah Kass, to present the whole thing and show me everything. He had the artwork with Gifted Glitch. Right. He had the whole plan. So, you know, that was my specialty, to take something and take it to where it needs to go. Right. Raz was the one who created it. He's the one that believed in it, and he's the one who did everything to make it happen. And he did well. And so I was like, wow. And M80 added his to the table, and him and Raz just basically sewed it up. So that was the key. First, who believed in it? And that was Rah Kass and M80. Right. To put the time into it and actually create that project. And they did that, and then we all gave the stamp, and we all pushing it. So, you know.
Right.
Great thing. 20 years.
20 years in the making.
20 years, yeah.
Beautiful thing.
20 semi years. It's about to be more than that. Yeah.
I was doing records together with 99, 2000.
Easily.
Now it's 2000. Yeah. It was 2021.
Indeed.
Right.
Crazy, right?
I got one question for you. How did you know, you've been through a lot of ups and downs with people you came into the game with, and you know there was beef and you made up and all that. What kind of advice can you give a young artist who might have a situation with his label or her label or with the crew they came up with?
Time is the key. Patience. And don't be so fast to shoot the bop gun. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, when you crew, you crew. You're like real family, blood related family. You know, you're gonna bump heads and have differences, and never make it public. And never put it on wax. It's nothing that's that big. You know, when it's your real family. If it's not, you know, good luck to all of y'all. But if it's your real family, you're gonna have differences. You butt heads, but you're gonna keep on rolling. So just be patient, have time. Time is your key. You have time, I should say. Time is your key. Time heals all wounds, you know. So just relax your mind, concentrate on your craft and your business. And don't take everything so end of the world-ish. Nothing's the end of the world.
Right. Time heals all wounds, they say, you know.
Yeah, respect is earned and respect is given through time. So, you know, if you disrespected, just stay on your 10 toes and keep doing what you're doing. Respect will come your way. Don't look for it then. They don't want to give it to you. Hey, more power to them. They'll eventually give it to you when you dedicate it to yourself. And most importantly, love yourself. You don't want to get in no trouble. Then you're going to take yourself away from your future and take yourself away from those that love you. That probably will excel as you excel. Each one teach one. Church. Yeah.
I know you got a new Dogg Pound album coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And also your solo album as well.
Yeah, DPG for life. Me and Daz, Snoopy,
nice.
Still going strong. And we're going to drop that DPG for life. We just released Nice and Slow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to release our next single with Eric Bellinger. He came through, showed support. Used to. So we're going to release that one. That's the real official single. You know, everything else we've been giving teasers, but now we're going to release the real official single, which is Dogg Pound, Eric Bellinger. We're going to drop that on them, man, and we're going to have fun, man. The album is pure D, new G shit, you know what I'm saying? We like to have fun. We like to talk about the streets and keep it gangster. And my solo album will be dropping beginning of the year. I'm finna shoot my next video for the album coming up. So we finna get that together. HMG is the company that believed in Kurupt solo-wise and pushing the line. Jovan Dawkins, shouts out to all the Dawkins.
Any DJ Battle Cat? And I love Battle Cat's production.
You never know.
Okay. Definitely one of my favorites with that, you know, the whole G-Funk sound. And I feel like he updates it and keeps it going. You know?
Yeah, you know, Battle Cat is one of the ones, definitely.
Right. Who you feeling nowadays, hip hop wise? About a newer artist coming up in the game.
I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, be honest. You know, who ain't I feeling is the key because ain't too many I don't feel. I mean, you know, what I listen to at home is different to what I listen to when I go into the club. So I really love it all. You know, I love what the youngsters is doing, the new generation. They're keeping it going strong. You know what I'm saying? So many genres of hip hop. And our new generation is filling in all the gaps to every genre there could be of hip hop. It all comes from the Bronx, from New York, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, it created so many different lanes for the youth to be able to excel. Hip hop since the 90s have been the new sports.
Definitely. And everything's a different vibe.
Oh, I love it. Kendrick is one of, you know, Kendrick, definitely one of my favorites. Drake.
Look forward to that new album.
That And you know he's coming with that example of fodder because he's gonna set the example again.
Right.
Drake, he's one of my favorites. I mean, Drake, his talent is beyond. You know, I love what YG and Tiger do. You know what I'm saying? They game going. The youngster named AV Compton AV. You know what I'm saying? He's pushing that line. Migos, Future. You know, all of that right there. Believe it or not, Rocco, he's one of my favorites too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They ain't even. Hey, look, man, they ain't even know it. Grass too low, you can't mow.
Right. How's your little bro doing?
J-Rock,
I know he got bars too.
I gotta let it be known. You know, J-Rock.
J-Rock is a monster.
He's a beast, guys. Schoolboy Q. You know,
I was playing J-Rock before.
I mean, the whole TDE staff, man. You know, they really rocking. You know, believe it or not, one of my favorites is Baby. Believe it or not. Yeah, from Cash Money, Baby. He's so fly, so slick. I just love that fly stuff, man. Yeah, stunning. You know that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your Baby, he got this record with these other youngsters called Throat Baby. This motherfucker's so banging. I start off my shows with it. You know, when I come out, I want to hear Throat Baby, then I can go into my show, man. Because that motherfucker banging so much. Man, I'm just enjoying them, enjoying themselves. I'm enjoying their life and how, you know, we was them before. And I love it, man. It's so many. I can't even name them all. Lil Durk, Lil Baby. There's so many of them. You know, I'm loving them, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is hip hop. T-Pain, Akon, look at them, man. They hip hop. They greats. You know what I'm saying? They keep it alive. You know, everybody got their way of keeping hip hop alive, and I love it all. Right. So many more. If I was to go through them all, it'd take a decade.
I'm like that too. You know, you got music for certain things, certain vibes, music to smoke to, drive to.
I'm really loving DJ Khaled, man, because he just puts everybody together in one big pot like gumbo. It just gives us people connected that you know you don't really hear that a lot. DJ Clue used to do that too.
Right.
You know, and Who Kid just intertwine people, the masses, and get them all to get in unison, and that's the big thing. I love that.
Definitely, Khaled's a good dude. Very, very humble.
Very humble, and I love it. I wake up my mornings to some Khaled shit because he's so humble, like Snoopy and Khaled, man. They so humble and so positive with their game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, that's what I like to live by. You know, this happiness they got. Great aura. Rick Ross, you know, he's definitely one of the winners to me. Like he said, he's a boss.
Bitch. Those fellas are so easy to be around too, though. You know, they humble. Everybody,
they great. You know,
humble and
I stay around my legends.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the new. I love them, and I stay around my legends. You know, like Ice Cube and DJ Quick, Dr. Dre. I stay around them because they're my teachers. You know what I'm saying? And Ren. You know what I'm saying? CMW. My brother Chill. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle 8, you know, those are the ones I stay around religiously.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They give me that game. Crazy Tune before he passed, rest in peace, Dub C. You know, all of that right there. So I'm real diverse with it and universed with it. You know what I'm saying? I stay around all the greats, listen to the elders, and I listen to all the great youngsters, the new youth, Carte Blanche and others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, keep me in one space, all hip hop though.
Yeah. Can you give us any hints about some of the production of features on the projects coming out? Or are y'all keeping it hush hush?
Yeah. No, I'll give you a hint. Guess who? Hello. I'm just saying though. It's a mystery.
Yeah, all good.
Never.
How was it doing that reality show you was on? I saw that. Me and my wife was watching that. That was kind of crazy. I was like, oh my God, what's going on over here? You know?
Time, different space, different zone I was in. Hey, it's life. You know, that's the thing about music and careers and film, everything. You know, you get to experience a person's life firsthand. That was a point in my life. You see how I was then.
Right,
Look
right.
at me now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got a new reality show right now. I got a podcast right now with Paula J. Parker. You know what I'm saying? The Paula J. and Kurupt Forum for the people, you know what I'm saying? So for them. So, you know, we got that cracking. And my reality show I got coming, Lily and Gotti.
Nice.
Yeah, me and my wife, Lily Gotti. So, you know, it's all gravy.
That's beautiful. Shout out to her. She's the one that helped prep me for you know, for all this. So listen, he got this coming out and this on point.
You stay on the A game, right?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what up? So you get the podcast coming, you get the Dogg Pound album coming, you get the solo album coming, the Horseman album's out right now. What's next for you?
Life. Raising these kids still. They grown, but I'm still got to keep good trucking as adults and parents. But, you know, just enjoying the love. What do you think about Jadakiss? How about that?
Woo! How'd you feel about that? That last Dipset battle?
Niggas better leave that old man alone.
Kiss.
That old young man is not playing. Leave
Kiss
the Kiss alone before you get kissed. Before you get kissed good night.
You know what that showed me?
They better leave Jadakiss alone.
You need the 5
people. I love both of them, man. I love the Locks. I love Dipset. I mean, they both make real classic records for hip hop.
They all peoples. You saw how it was with each other.
It was very exciting. The whole entire thing, man. I love Swizz and Swizz Beats and Timberland for opening up this whole channel of expression, hip hop expression. And this by far was one of the tops of the game because it was pure D hip hop. You know, Madison Square Garden, New York, live in the flesh. I saw Fat Joe in there.
Yeah, he wanted to jump on stage.
Joey Crack loved that shit. And Joey Crack was like, "Yeah, buddy."
That's right. He
was
look,
niggas better leave Jada alone, though, man. Jada's not playing. Okay, he's not playing.
He showed you how to perform. Him, Sheik, Styles, they've been rolling together all this time, 20+ years.
Well, they all showed you how to perform because they was all great. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, but the Locks was a little more prepared. That's all I'm saying. You know, they had their show.
It's all hip hop. I mean, it's all hip hop. That's all. They both shine.
Right.
But niggas need to leave Jada alone. Leave Jada alone. And believe it or not, leave Sheik alone. Sheik is not playing.
I know, right?
Man.
Yo, when
he's not playing.
When Joel said, "You ain't got no songs for the ladies," he said, "Oh, what?"
Hey, look, man, P ain't even bring y'all the real Ghost. He didn't even bring you the real Ghost. It was Jada's time, you know. The Lucha ain't bringing the real Lucha. Everybody was enjoying Jada shining, you know what I'm saying? But and same thing with Cam, you know what I'm saying? Cam can go there, and so can Joel, man. Come on. Of course. And Jimmy's a CEO, and he got a hit record on his own, balling, you know what I'm saying? And that, you know, he's a CEO. That's why I love Baby, you know what I'm saying?
He's putting out good records right now. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah, he got good ones now. He got good ones after balling. He had good ones before balling. So it was a great thing to see hip hop on this level to gain that much attention from the world.
Definitely, and the fact that
everybody won.
It was all love.
Everybody won to me in that versus. I'll tell you.
Who would you like to see battle on the verses? What group?
I leave that to Swizz and Timby. Tim and Swizz, they never cease to amaze me. So I'll leave that to them. You know, who I would like to see, I would like to see what they finna do next because they never cease to amaze me and shock me, man. I mean, for Christ's sakes, they had Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire.
That was crazy.
Sake. Stop it. Babyface and Teddy. Stop it. Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat. Stop it.
Right.
That's WV and motherfucking Escape. Come on, man.
That was nuts.
I mean, you know, they killing the game. They even went to the youngsters, man. They had Bow Wow and Soulja Boy having a good time on stage. I mean, they bringing it, and everything is a piece to hip hop. That's the key to the game. Isley Brothers and And you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire is keys to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's where we get our shit from the classics. Oh yeah.
I went mine Onyx versus MOP.
Jesus, now that's epic. Good job.
That'll be good.
Hey, Swizz, Timberland, we looking for it. Onyx and MOP. Oh, what? What a show.
I'm trying to get about high energy for Dogg Pound.
Right.
Who'll be good for Dogg Pound? I'm trying to think.
Nobody.
See, there you go. I can't, you know, if Prodigy was alive, rest in peace, they'd probably say Mobb Deep, Dogg Pound, but I don't know.
Prodigy
that would be interesting.
Prodigy was havoc, killing them on the beats. Prodigy. I mean, you got epic groups. We got it all from the old school and the originals, you know. Outkast, Mobb Deep, Dogg Pound, CN. Oh, it's so many, man. You know what I mean? It's just
right.
They're all classics, you know what I'm saying? But hey, one thing Swizz and Timberland bring to the table through the verses is the original formula of what hip hop is about. It's about competition, it's about fun, most importantly.
Right.
And entertaining the crowd. Rakim said it best. MC needs to move the crowd, man. And that's the key to the game. Whoever moves the crowd the most is most likely to win regardless.
That's right. But, you know, the Locks was showing you how don't perform over your records. Have performance tracks. You know what I mean?
Leave Jada alone, okay?
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, when he was like, oh, you don't get no songs for the ladies. Oh, yeah. Pull out the Mary J. Blige, the Mariah Carey, the J-Lo. I was like, oh, my God.
Grammys? We got Grammys. They got Grams.
That's a meme.
I'm not fucking with Jada, man. I'm not fooling with Jada. Yeah, still me. I'm cool. Jada, Jada, Nas.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't fooling with those guys. Jada, Nas, Jigga, I ain't fooling with them, man. I am not fooling with these guys. They kill softly.
Yo, you know what I thought was a bad lineup with that one? I didn't think the Nelly Ludacris worked.
Really?
Like, they were like very different kind of artists, you know?
Lee Gotti.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I don't know. I enjoyed I enjoyed the Nelly whoop wop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's different genres, you know, it's different forms of the whoop wop. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that mixture. You know, they gave us that style, you know. It's not, it might not have been your cup of tea, but hip hop is multicultural, so multi-genred. So it damn sure made other people's cup of tea.
Right. I thought like Luda T.I. might be better.
I had fun with it. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Nelly Ludacris, that was great. Luda!
He one of the illest. People don't.
But see, me personally, I wouldn't fool with Luda either. You know, he has too much fun. There's no way you're gonna serve somebody that has that much fucking fun.
Right.
He has too much fucking fun. I mean, hey, look, I like it because her ass is round. You're gonna be like, oh man, you're gonna start dancing to it like, hey, and forget your rhymes.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with Ludacris either. I ain't fucking with Ludacris. I ain't fucking with Big Boy and fucking Andre. I ain't fooling around. Fuck no, man.
How you feel about battle rap? You a fan of the battle rap?
I am.
Who's some of your favorite battle rappers that you check out nowadays?
And I think it's who isn't. I'll be honest with you though, my favorite out of all, I do have a favorite there, Loaded Lux.
Beloved.
Man, this nigga come with you gonna get this work, man. Okay? You're gonna come with a tuxedo and a motherfucking casket, nigga. that was the greatest serve I ever seen in my life.
For him and Calico.
I've never seen a serve. Only thing that topped that was recently, you know. First it was Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux was the greatest serve I ever seen in my life. It came with a fucking casket, nigga. And then there's Jada. Those are the greatest serves I ever seen in my life.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Jada's the new, but Loaded Lux is the one. I mean, the original. Man, you bring fucking casket and then dissect somebody. That's special. Not only dissect them and destroy them, but build them back up and educate them. Man, this nigga's nuts. Fuck around with Loaded Lux or Murder Mook. Fucking with none of them. I'm telling you, man, nuts.
I saw Lux.
Anybody else, I tell them, you want to see those boys? Good luck. You know, another sleeper cell. Another sleeper cell is AZ. I wouldn't fool with AZ. He's a sleeper cell.
AZ is nasty. And
another one, man. Look, I ain't fooling with AZ. Man.
OC too.
Man, that nigga's vicious.
Yeah, AZ is. I did make a mixtape with him. Did plenty of shows with him. Good.
Oh,
people.
That must have been exciting. Right.
He had a joint. Yo, I remember. If you remember, Get Rich or Die Trying on the soundtrack. 50 had a line going at AZ, and AZ did a whole song going at Fifth that never came out. It was crazy, and I was like, "Oh my god!" He sampled.
50's relentless.
I know.
50's another one, man. He's relentless. I wouldn't fool with 50, especially Lloyd Banks. Man, Lloyd is he's too quiet. To leave that guy alone, man. Lloyd gonna come with some shit, cuz quietly.
His blue album is crazy.
Chop your motherfucking dome off so fast. You're like, damn. Wait. Okay, wait. Can we start from the beginning again? Wait. Oh, too late.
Right.
Let sleeping giants be, man. I ain't fucking with 50 at all, man. That nigga too, man. Look, 50 gonna kill you in all kinds of ways.
He's doing good. I like that new Power show, the Raising Canaan. Have you seen it?
Yeah, that's a good one. You got that BMF coming too.
Mm-hmm.
One of his main battles, I wouldn't fuck with either one of those two gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye, I ain't fooling with Kanye, man. Kanye put a nigga down, man. His rhymes is sick. I ain't fooling with Drake either, man. You heard Drake, man. Drake can kill you with kindness too, man. I just love it all, man. Hip hop has expanded so high, so much talent.
Definitely.
You know, things that we can't relate to. The people don't like it because it's nothing the youth love it because, we was the youth before and they loved this. A lot of the older generation couldn't relate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what hip hop is, because it's going to keep expanding.
Right.
That's the beauty in it, right?
What do you say to young kids who are still out here banging and whatnot, and they want opportunities, they're looking for something else, but they don't realize they're looking for it, and they're still in that street life. You got to get
advice. What makes you think they don't realize?
I mean, some of them realize it, some of them don't. Some of them are so caught up, and they're trying to.
So what makes you think they don't realize it? Because they caught up. You was young before.
Of course.
Nobody could tell
I ain't that old right now. I got a little gray in my beard, but
right. I understand. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
You're not young like these youngsters, are you? How old are you?
I'm 38 now.
Good job. You made it. They say most of us couldn't really make it to 25, but we made it, Look, man, they're going to do what they got to do. Life is their teacher now, not us. Life experience, that's their teacher now. They'll get it when they want to get it. Same way we did, right? Some of us get it earlier than others. Some of us get it later, so, they're going to do what they want to do. The most you could do is just, when they ask for your advice, give it. If they don't ask for it, let them be. Let them learn the same way we had to, through experience in life. You never knew the stove was hot till you put your hand on it. As much as people told you don't touch it, this is what happened. There was no greater teacher than when you touched it, eh?
Experience is the best teacher.
They'll be all right, hopefully.
Yeah.
Some of us make it and some of us don't. Hopefully they will. And that's the most I can tell the young generation. You're not guaranteed to make it, to be able to see the light. But if you do, you'll get it then. And if you're not, God bless you, but they got to learn on their own. They'll be fine.
Right.
God's their teacher. They teacher, period. So they'll be all right.
How soon is the Dogg Pound album you said coming out? That's coming before your solo
It'll
album.
be either the end of this month or September. We still juggling
Okay.
the timeline. My solo album next year, beginning of next year, we're gonna hit them heavy with some of this real shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where I'm at now, my point in life, and give them some of this game. Right. It's about giving that game now lyrically. So
you seem very laid back and chill and happy too.
God is good.
Happy, productive. That's a beautiful thing.
You get to a stage in your life, and then you grow up.
Right.
Kurupt's grown now.
I feel like we hit that point. You go from a man to a grown ass man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's another level of maturity, and you're like, huh? Yeah. And you see the world a little different.
And all you got to do is accept it. You got to find fun in something different. When you child, you have fun that way. When you become older, you have fun that way. You become an adult, you have fun that way. So you got to keep adapting. What I did as a child, I put away as an adult. So what I did as a child that was fun, it ain't fun anymore. So I created my own new fun. That family, life, whatever makes you happy, A lot of people get in trouble, they like getting in trouble. They got to grow out of it. Until they do, they'll continue, go on. All we got to do is just keep praying for the youth, the young generation, that they can make it through these trials and tribulations that God has set for them. Hopefully they'll survive and get on our level. Hello?
Right. What's the best way people can follow everything you got going on? Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. My wife, Lily, made me understand the importance of social media because I'm an old man. I get lost in the sauce. I get so lost.
It's a good way to keep people, in the know.
Yeah, like I said, as you grow, you got to adapt. I learned that from Snoopy too. Snoopy taught me how to adapt. First, I didn't really register with it, didn't accept it, but Dog, thank God for Dog. God blessed me with Snoopy in my life, and Snoopy keeps me updated with growth.
Right.
And, you got to ride with the times, as long as this makes sense to you.
Right.
As long as it's respectful to yourself. So, you don't jeopardize your dignity or your integrity or your respect for anything in the world. So as long as it doesn't jeopardize that, you figure it out. And you elevate with it. So my wife really keeps that up to date and keeps me up on it. And my Instagram is the key, and my Twitter, she's then new that one too. _Kurupt.
Right. I definitely need all that new music. I gotta keep you in rotation.
At _Kurupt. That's the key to the game for my Twitter and for that. I don't have a Facebook, so don't go on Facebook. I ain't got there yet. I'm growing. I'm still growing.
You on TikTok? My goddaughter wants me on TikTok.
Oh, my wife just put me up on the tickety-tock.
I ain't doing all them
love that. She show it to me, and I'll be like, damn, what is this? This TikTok. I said, that's not Instagram. You understand, I came from the MySpace days.
Right. Me too.
Here we got my Kurupt Exotic Squad. We got the president of Kurupt Exotics. That's Pac-Man right there. We got Jay.
All right.
DC, who runs the ball game with Pac-Man. Pac-Man got me back into the marijuana line. I see my brother Hump and T out there doing it big with Gip. They were my inspirations to keep going, T and Hump. And then my brother Pac-Man came to the table with great ideas with Jay. So, Pac-Man's the president of Kurupt Exotics, and Jay, VP of Kurupt Exotics. Me and my wife are the CEOs, and we run the ball game with, the new generation that's pushing that line. They got the fire for it, so you look for new product coming from Kurupt Exotics.
Nice.
You understand me? With my Moon Rocks, I'm gonna bring that back next summer.
Yeah, please do.
We also got the Kurupt Kush. Hey, in Philly, we about to hit them with these medicated water ices. And we're gonna hit Philly with the medicated water ices with my brother Steve, my sister Angie's husband, came up with a great idea, and the team got together today. We're here in Philly celebrating this Kurupt unveiling of the street name. And my team all came out, and Eddie will be here tomorrow, the vice president of my Pentagon Entertainment Company. My wife's the president, I am the one. not the two. And you know, we just here, cuz neighborhood.
Beautiful, man.